احنا وصلنا لمرحلة مختلفة بالذات مع المملكة العربية السعودية في العلاقات الإسرائيلية السعودية العلنية. قبل كده كان واضح ان كان في علاقات إسرائيلية سعودية بس ما كانتش معلنة بدرجة كبيرة، لكن دلوقتي واضح ان العلاقات بقت معلنة. خلينا نشوف تصريحات اللي هي الجديدة اللي احنا بنشوفها عن متانة العلاقة الإسرائيلية السعودية.
There is new positive, not new, but there is like positive phenomena. I call it Sunni axis. Is Egypt, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. It's some kind of Pax Americana. There is criticism in these states vis-a-vis United States, but generally speaking, they are preferring United States support. And the relations between United States and these countries are very powerful and strategic ones. And I think this alliance, the Sunni alliance that I have mentioned, is a great contribution to the stability in the Middle East, and at least, of course, to Israeli interest. And we do have with them peace. It's not peace between United States and Canada, but it gives Israel at least stability. The peace, even it's called peace, is very important. And our security relations with our neighbors are very important, and enhancing, not everything is our IDF. This strategic alliance we do have with our neighbors are very important.
Ehud Yaari from Israel's Channel 2.
And don't take the Israeli one.
So, Amir, a simple question. Saudi Arabia has regained sovereignty over the islands of Tiran and Sanafir at the head of the Straits of Tiran, leading to the Gulf of Aqaba. And it is my understanding that Saudi Arabia has committed to, and these islands, of course, are part of the Israeli-Egyptian peace treaty. You have MFO, multinational force, present there. And I understand that Saudi Arabia has committed itself to abide by the clauses of the Israeli-Egyptian peace treaty. And my question is Saudi Arabia now becoming a sort of a third partner, silent partner, to the peace treaty between Israel and Egypt? Thank you.
I can answer you only by repeating what our foreign minister said, which you yourself said, that we will abide by the conditions of the agreement between Egypt and Israel. I'm not an official in the Saudi government, so I cannot tell you exactly where the Saudi government stands, but I repeat to you what the foreign minister has said. And on being a spectacle, it's better to be a watcher than a participant.
I've heard the statement by Foreign Minister Adel Jubeir, but there are now technical issues which have diplomatic dimension, such as the presence of multi-national force troops, in this case Americans, on Tiran Island, will necessitate some maybe indirect coordination between the Saudi authorities and Israel as to their deployment and operation. Thank you.
I wish I could answer that, but I'm not in a position because I'm not an official and I don't know what the intricacies are. But just a reflection on that, I read in the papers that the United States wants to withdraw its forces from the Sinai. So I'm sure that will be a point of discussion with everybody.
About Israel-Saudi dialogue, more seriously. In many occasions, Israelis and Saudis meet each other in informal meetings. And in Israel, it's very common. It's an issue of our DNA to try to reach as many Arab leaders as possible all around the world and to try to find common language and common interest and contribute to the relations between us and our neighbors, either Palestinians or others. I'm sure that it is not the only occasion in which Israelis and Saudis meet each other, and in Israel it's not a problem. I mean, as we look around us and see the Arab countries which share so many interests with us, we understand why it is so important for Israelis to speak and to exchange views and to try to convince Arab people around us. So I think it's very important that someone like Prince Turkey, which is very high in the hierarchy of the Saudi Arabia in the past, and I don't know about the future. But from the Israeli point of view, we are ready to meet all over the world whenever there is an opportunity. So from the Israeli point of view, the fact that Prince Turkey is here, this is very significant. The fact that I am here is not significant.
يعني كده بقى على عينك يا تاجر. كل الحكام العرب بالذات اللي حوالين إسرائيل بيقولوا وبيعترفوا ان هم عندهم علاقات يعني متينة مع إسرائيل. حتى السعودية دلوقتي بقت علاقاتها علنية مع إسرائيل. كل ده علشان يرضوا سيدهم ترامب. هو ده كان من أحد مطالب ترامب يعني في قمة إيفانكا ترامب الأخيرة اللي كانت قمة كوميدية جدا في السعودية.